Hello, hello, we're live. I'm walking, so expect some shaking from the camera and a slight bit of background noise, road noise. So, if you have ever wondered why you might need to accelerate your credibility, this video is just for you. So I'm walking and talking because this morning I delivered a confidence on camera guest expert session for a most wonderful being who is based in Australia. Lots of great questions came up, but also as we were kind of going through this, one thing that really struck was how people often want a little bit more credibility. They want to do it quickly. They want people to engage. So in this video, I'm going to cover a couple of things that you can do to cover this. So some of you are watching, I know, from my LinkedIn channel. Hello, hello. Some of you are watching on my Facebook page, The Queen of Being Seen. Hello, hello to you too. And some of you are watching on my YouTube channel, which is at Jenny Kovacs, and you'll find me there. Go back if you don't have time to watch this now. Go back and have a little look a bit later on when you can. And drop me a comment. Let me know, are there questions that come up for you? Is there something that you want to find out or something you want to see? So, first of all, this is going to sound like a strange way to kind of go into this. Out of the many things that I do, confidence on camera is one of them. And in a couple of weeks' time, we'll be starting the next round of this. So I've just walked down by the water and I can see the Swan family. So I'd like to share that with you too. I don't know if you can see them behind me. Beautiful Swan family with two babies. As they get closer, because I'm sure they'll think I've got food, they'll come over. So first things first, why am I the person talking about this? I talk about this because actually you being seen, you being heard, you being visible is what gets me out of bed in the mornings. I'm passionate about this topic, and the visibility piece for me isn't about me being seen, it's about you being unapologetically credible. So swans are coming, and you will definitely see the swans in the background. So here's why this becomes important. We do lots of different things. We are very different people. I think it's a good sign when, oh gosh, I'm doing the camera at the wrong angle. Let me get out the way. There they are. It's a good sign when the swans swim by, because there's that analogy, isn't there? Look how gracefully they're gliding. Mama swan, Papa swan, and the baby swans gliding so gracefully, and their little feet going 10 to the dozen underneath. And they're really good parents, those swans. They really look after their babies. So being a credible person when it comes to visibility is a lot easier than you think it is. It doesn't mean boasting. It doesn't mean shouting. It doesn't mean forcing. It doesn't actually mean persuading, which is the piece that many people think it needs to be. So I thought I would share a couple of very quick tips on this video, but let me tell you why I'm sharing it. As we approach the time for confidence on camera, we go through 12 days where you actually get a theme to speak about each day and a tip to cover each day too. But quite often, to the naked human eye, the things that you're being asked to speak about seem to have nothing to do with visibility, nothing to do with video, and nothing to do with credibility, but they do. So I thought today I would just share a couple of ways that you could get started right now. It is a whole 12 days that are packed. I might do some more tomorrow. But here's why this is important for you. Quite often, especially if we are business owning founders, business owning freelancers, business owning authors, business owning speakers, or we're employed in a business where they give you so much great autonomy. They really trust in your words and what you do. It can be quite exhausting to put yourself out there, to keep trying and feel like nothing is working, nothing is sticking. And I occasionally see this in clients. They'll come to me, they'll ask me, not necessarily what to do, but for the thing that they want to be visible, the work they want, the story they want, the book they want, what kind of things can they do? And we'll sit together, we'll chat things through, we'll hatch out a plan, and then they panic. Maybe they think, oh, well, actually, I've seen this advert for this thing. Sometimes it's shiny syndrome, but often it's panic. And it's panic because sometimes throwing money at a company or a business and asking them to do something for you can sometimes, oh, the geese are coming now. They can sometimes feel a bit easy for you. I hope no one's got a bird phobia, 'cause I need to show you this. Can you see them in the background there? Advancing towards me with their babies. This is definitely for bird fans here. So quite often people get kind of struck, or they think that they have to do something in a very specific way, in a very certain way, in order to, I think I might need to move so they know that I'm not going to do anything to their babies. But they think they have to do things in a specific way, and it actually doesn't serve them. And what happens is they end up kind of throwing money to people. Bless them, they're calm at the moment. They end up throwing money to people, places, and services that they think can almost magic pill a solution for them. Get them a bigger audience, get them more clients. I'm going to move down because it is really their space, not mine. Get get a bigger audience, get better clients, get different clients, get rapid clients, and they treat it like it's some sort of magic pill. But because you're the person that's passionate about the thing you do, you're the person that's created the thing you do, often you actually hold the key to attracting more people to you, the work you do. So one of the I'm going to cover a couple of things to think about, and also that you might want to start putting out there to be able to really start reaching the people you almost feel propelled to, you feel drawn to, you feel that it would be in flow to, maybe in alignment with, there's certain clients and people that you might have worked with that just haven't felt right for whatever reason. Let's not make them wrong, but let's look at what we can do. So the first thing that I'm going to suggest, and this is the reason why I talk a lot about this, because people think it's irrelevant and then something happens and they need this thing. In the first pillar of visibility, of the visibility vibe system, one of the things I talk about is video. And the reason I talk about video is because video is no longer me doing this, live streaming or making a video and sharing it with you. Video means that you make an excellent podcast guest. Video means that you make an excellent guest in someone's group, to somebody's audience. It, for me, once meant that when the BBC wanted me to be on one of their lunchtime TV programmes on the Victoria Derbyshire show, it meant that I was actually ready to go. I was stood at home, used to staring into the eye of the camera, and was able to be present in the studio virtually through the eye of a camera and not worry or panic about how I was coming across or what I looked like or what to say. So quite often it's there's a couple of different places to start or restart. So even if you've done this a gazillion times and you're very comfortable and very confident, here's where I would suggest you start from. So the first thing, as Simon Sinek is, he says starts with why. Before you go anywhere near the record button, before you go anywhere near your computer or your phone, think about what you want to achieve. Is it that you want to grow your audience? Is it that you want to grow your business? Is it that you want to grow awareness of the work that you do? So in effect, grow your credibility. Is it a combination of both? Maybe you want people to have a peek behind the scenes of your business so that you can show them things around your business or your life. Perhaps it's that you want to educate people into something that you teach or share. And the geese are still coming. And maybe it's that you feel that you want to inspire people. There's two ways to do that. You might inspire them from an inspirational speaker point of view, or you might inspire them to think differently about the work you do, the topic you cover, or something else. This could go really well or really badly as the geese approach me and hopefully bypass me and don't beat me up for being too close to their babies. Look at that. You've got to see this. This is so beautiful, so gorgeous. Look at them. So lovely. I think they're getting used to people invading their space. So in order to do that, if you start with why, it's not even something you necessarily have to share with your audience at the beginning of an interview, on a video, on a live stream, on your YouTube channel, on your, Insta, Facebook live that you're doing. It just means that you have clarity of message of who you're speaking to. and they pick up what you're putting down too. So have a look at the ways that can happen. Now, for some of you, there's just one thing and you'll always speak to that. For others, you have multiple things that you're passionate about, and you'll speak to that. And in one of the recent June offers where, we get together on Zoom, it was really about nailing what those whys are for the person that had them be clear. They went from thinking, I don't really know what to share. And this was a mixture of written and video. Don't really know what to share to, oh my gosh, I've got all these things written down. So many different ways that I can share stuff and really help people and make a difference. And not only did they have all of these different ideas, they didn't feel overwhelmed. They actually felt energized and very, very excited about doing it. Um, and they got one of these too. Book. It's weird having a notebook with me on the front. So the second tip that I want to share with you is, once you've already established your why and flicked your head from a bee going in your ear, then the next thing to do that actually helps credibility isn't about what you say. I know there's Morabian's law. They say it's 7% of your body language. It isn't about your words. It isn't about what you say. It isn't about your qualifications. It isn't about the credibility that you think you may or may not have. It's not about how well you hide your imposter syndrome. It's not even about how articulate you sound on the screen, or getting rid of an accent, or slowing down, speaking up, or anything like that. It's all about you and where you position yourself on the camera. Now, I refer to this as body language psychology. And in body language psychology, especially or specifically for video, how you come across on the screen depends on where you are on the screen. So the optimal position to be in, I'll see if I can do this because it's in mirror, is to be in the 2/3 part of the screen. The optimal way to actually shoot your video is to have your phone landscape. So this way, not that way. Oh, I'm being shooed out of the way by this goose here. Go on, off you go. We've now got a boat party behind us too. When you are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you'll always need to be up this way because of how the platform works. But this actually increases your gravitas, your credibility, without you even having to say a word. I always get very childlike and want to wave at everybody enjoying their afternoon tea in the shade there. So it's really important for you to think about why you want to do the thing. Sorry, holding the fly. Why you want to do the thing, what you want to speak about, and what you want to do. So start with your why, and then, depending on the platform you're on, use the best positioning to give yourself the best hope. Now, if you show up on YouTube, for example, you're not famous, you're not known, a few people know you, and you show up the other way, you'll have these big black lines at the side of your head and a shrunken version of your picture, which actually screams that you're not a confident person. And that would be such a shame, because what you've got to say is important. What you've got to say matters. What you've got to say makes a difference. And it really helps people, businesses, animals, children, different people in different stages of life. It really helps them with their business and the thing that they do. And it's important. But why be dismissed just because your camera angle's a bit off or a bit wonky? So next time you go live and you've thought about what it is you want to do, next time you've made a video and you've thought about what you want to share, just have a think about where you are on your screen. And even if you feel like you're getting it quote unquote wrong, which in my eyes, you don't get it wrong, you can just adjust and evolve. Then all you do is adjust like that. There you go. All done, all easy. In the 12 days, every single day, not only do you get a theme to speak about, which actually has relevance to your business, but doesn't feel like it does, so it feels quite easy to do, you also get a tip that I share. We bust myths about the speed of how you speak and things like that too. I would love you to come and join us, because if you come and join us on the next round of Confidence on Camera, you will get lifetime access too. Yes, we will do most of the playing, as I call it, playing the video game in the group, but you also get access to the 12 days Confidence on Camera course on an online portal with worksheets as well. You get all of those videos that you can revisit again and again on your own time, at your own time. So if this is something you'd be interested in, and would like to do, we start on Monday, the 8th of July. There's always a small but perfectly formed group. And all you need to do is either send me a message where you're seeing this, let me know that you would like to join. It's not a free challenge or anything like that. But the reason that I advocate for it is many people, myself included, from doing these videos, seemingly kind of relaxed, around the home, outside, they've been booked to speak, they've had new clients put their hand up and say they want to work with them, they've had more people start to interact, engage with them online. They've been able, by that, to show up as more of who they are. And the freedom in showing up confident, credible, and consistently on camera is priceless. So if this is for you, you can join us standard at £99 or VIP for £149, and you get all of those things. Plus you get a book, private feedback on your videos, and a private session too on the VIP range. So if this is something that you would like to do, let me know. Either send me a message that just says the word video, and I will be able to explain a bit more, send you the link. And if you are one of the lovely people that I met recently, who's part of Leonie Dawson's group, and you saw the talk that I did, Confidence on Camera, and you would like to join, I have something extra special for you. So let me know, and I look forward to sharing that with you too. That's it. Bye for now.